All right, let's get this started. Uno. There's one. There's the second one. Let's get this one over here. We good. Bam. All right. Now, I don't need this at all, actually. We're good here. We're good there. We are about to go live on TikTok. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Bam. We are live. Why is the chat over here? All right. So we are on number 15. How's it going, Andres? How's it going, Marla? Roberto? America's Most Turked. What's going on, everybody? All right, here we go. We're getting back to this drawing of my father. Um, Today it looks like I'm going to be working. I don't know if I need to do this area. I have a reference that I'm using that you guys aren't going to be able to see right now, but I'm going to be probably working mostly here and then maybe come back up, pull the paper down and work on the top of the head. But I'm going to be working down here because I erased all of this last live. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Let's see. We got Robert, um, Bellum Jr., Jose, Ilan Red, Yvette, Azil, T Will, what's going on? Brandon Miller, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? All right, so we're gonna get back to this. Still working on this drawing. This is my father, who passed away in October, and we are doing a therapy session. So the goal is to get this down, and this is day 15. Day 15. All right, let's do. So yeah, we're gonna be working over here. Let me get this out of the way. And we're gonna start right back down here. I'm gonna start with soft. Soft charcoal just means it sticks to the paper better using a regular eraser. Needed eraser for larger areas, not gonna need that yet. And then when I grab a stump, which is condensed paper, I'll be using that. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. Follow, share, like, and let's get started. All right, so I'm using the 6Bs so I can spread before I get into any actual details. What's going on? Michael Stubbsfield, Bella, how you guys doing? Rufio, I think I said that right. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you all for stopping in. Yeah, so we're getting right back to where we left off last live. Did a lot of erasing and correcting, and we're picking up right where we left off. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you guys so much. All right, so I'm looking here. I thought I was going to have to do some adjusting here, but it doesn't look like I'm going to. I've stood back and stared at this freaking thing long enough to know that I'm in good shape as far as the proportions are going so far. Um, Maybe down here, but I'm not even getting there yet. So we're going to go back to here. I got my. Looks like we're good. We're going to come down here. Daniel, Linda, Black Boy, what's going on? Actually, we're going to use the stuff starting here. There's only a couple areas that I need any kind of real shading on. I do need to shape this out though, so let me do this first. This is where the new lip is starting. I erased the old one. It's kind of high. Now it looks like I need to pull this up because it looks way too swollen down here, like almost like he got hit. And he didn't. So we're gonna hook around here. There's no definition after this, which is rare. I may put it in anyway, but for now I'm just gonna do what I see. Not gonna add anything. Mystique, Deborah, how you guys doing? Kaka. Autumn Fox, how you doing? Lala, at home with Laura, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Thank you all. We're gonna get right into this. So let's go back. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. All right. So you could see where I left off. I was actually the lip was pretty far down, so I'm glad I'm correcting it now because I didn't really focus on it. I just kind of had an outline of it. Now I'm actually focusing more on details. That's why I'm using a smaller stump. Big stump is for large areas of shading, and this is a little bit smaller, or actually it's a lot smaller. And then as I do details, I go in smaller, and all this is condensed rolled up paper. So yeah, so that's what we're working on. That's what we're working with right now, I should say. And if you see me just stop, it's because I'm staring at my reference. Um, Always want to look at your reference more than you're looking at your actual drawing. Otherwise, you're probably not capturing everything correctly. But share, share, share. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Love it, love it, love it. I appreciate you all so much. Um, Alex Paz, Alex Stepas, LA Soul Life, Marlon, what's going on, man? Jackson Gill, what's going on? Feels big, but we're gonna work with what we have so far. Come back down here. What up, Phoenix Rising? How you doing? Over on YouTube. Let me get rid of all of this because this is gonna throw me off. It makes it feel bigger than it is. The bottom lip. It's supposed to be up here, so that'll make me feel better about continuing where I am. If I see anything off, I feel like the need to correct it. Civic CJ, what's going on? Denchella, Jay, what's going on? Paige, how you doing? How you doing? Let's shade this, get all the same shade. So I may be chopping some of this off. It looks like I will be, or I may be extending this over. Let me see. Let's see how I extend it over. Yeah, actually, I think I'm extending it over. It's throwing me off because there's no on my reference. There's no detail. So thank you so much, Bella. Appreciate that. That's so cool. 1,000. That's awesome. 1,000 likes fast too. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks everybody. I think that's the quickest 1,000 likes I've ever gotten. Not that I've been going live long, but that's still really, 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 really cool. Ferdy, what's going on? David, what's up? Muppy, Robert Johnson, Grammy. So I'm gonna shade out this way. I say this every stream, but I always shade in the direction that whatever the part is that I'm drawing, I shade in that direction. So I'm gonna be shading around because I'm doing the bottom lip. I'm extending that over. So let's get all of this the same tone before we do that other shade. Thank you guys so much. That is so cool. 1,000 likes that fast. That's awesome. Ferdy, what's going on? Did I say Ferdy already? What's going on? You think too much? All right, so this is the large shading. Once I do the details, when I'm going to go with the actual, with the flow of the skin. So it feels like I'm going far over, but it's right. According to my reference, this is right. Maybe I'll pull this off a little bit. Get rid of some of this. Thank you guys so much for the likes. That is crazy. Up to 1,100 that fast. I literally just started the live 8 minutes ago, so I really, really appreciate it. Lose Art Pack, Rel, what's going on? Let's go out this way. All right. It still feels big, but we'll shade it in first, and then if it's not right, we'll get rid of some of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the gift. clean that up. It looks like he's got a split. Definitely don't have a split. Yeah, I'll stay with this one. Stay with this one for now. Buford Duke, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. If you guys can hit like, that would be phenomenal. Island Milligan, what's up? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Amber C, what's up? Well, I need this more monotone before I start adding these details. Vin, what's up? Andre, Francis, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. All right. Now, it just feels really wide. But it's right so far, so I'm not. Miguel, what's up, man? Feels wide. Feels wider than it should be. I may have to take some of the some off on this side. Let's see. Thank you guys so much. 1,500 likes. That's amazing. That looks a little bit better that I pulled it in. So I may have to actually get rid of some of this harshness over here and bring the corner of his mouth in also. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that may have been what was bothering me. There's still some stuff bothering me, but man. All right, well, I'm gonna stick with it. It's, what's bothering? Anytime I see something that looks off, it starts bothering me, and I start getting a little obsessive. So I'm trying to ignore that right now and just keep going with what I'm doing right here, which is just basic outlining and shading. I don't want to get caught up because a lot of times I can get caught up, but end up doing the same as I would if I wasn't caught up anyway. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. Let's see. Half Baked, what's up, lady? JJ, bruh. I don't know. I can't read that other one. That don't look English. I'm not even gonna try to say that. All right. Feels so maybe it feels bigger than it's supposed to be. Let's do this. I'm just gonna keep tweaking until I feel good about it. Naira, what's going on? Riggs photo. Let's try. There really is no definition on his bottom lip over here, so I've never seen that before. So I'm gonna just have faith and stick with the reference. That's what we doing. Where are we? Okay, so I can take some off the top lip. Maybe it's the darkness that's bothering me because the top lip is always supposed to be darker, but this is extra dark, and I did that on purpose last week to know where I left off. So that could be it. Jay Flowers, what's up? Mel, what's up? Rogie, Miranda. Let's see. Terrafrest. We'll stick with Terrafrest. So sounds right. So I'm just trying to get this all even before I add more shading in. Terry Rich, what's up? I want this all even so when I do start going in with my harsh eraser, it doesn't get blotchy. I don't want it. By blotchy, I just mean the tones won't transition very well and it won't look natural. So I'm just trying to get all this even before I get harsh with the eraser. Working from a monotone is much, much, much easier than going in and doing every single detail. Pretty Pam, how you doing? Metahead, what's up? Cheryl? Azanji? Jerry, what's up? Thank you guys so much, so much, so much for hitting like. If it don't hurt, share it. Share it. Okay. Okay. Much, 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 much better. Fuzz, what's going on? DJ Steph, what up? Get rid of this side of the mouth. It still looks kind of harsh. I don't wanna. What's going on, Mercy Universe? Mercy L Universe? I don't want to do too much erasing there. I did some details here that I don't want to get rid of. All right, I think we're good. That's the monotone that I was talking about that I want. So it's all pretty even. It's not perfect, but it's even enough that I can go in and start erasing and it won't distract me. What's going on, Tree Anderson? Bremdos? Nathal? What's up? Let's bring this up. Karen Roberts, how you doing? Let's start this back again. Again, there's no detail here, so I'm kind of just creating shading. I'm gonna need to let's see. All right, well, that's what it's telling me to do. That's what the reference is saying to do. Now I'm gonna get rid of some of this top lip because it is really, really dark, and that's not supposed to be that dark. So I'm just gonna dab with the kneaded eraser and lighten this up. And while I'm doing that, I can add some. Detail. This is more of the tone it's supposed to be. Thank you so much for the follow, Demi. How you doing? G Rob, what's up? So the difference between this one, as you can see, I'm just picking up and it's getting dark. This is called a kneaded eraser. And you're literally just dab with it. Just tap down and it picks up. Depending on how many times you tap it, it's going to keep picking up charcoal every time. And you see how it's gotten dark. And then as you knead it, it gets rid of the, it gets back white. And then you just keep dabbing and it just keeps picking up as much as you want. And it'll keep going. You can scrub and make it like a harder eraser, but it's just not very accurate. So I only use it for large, dark areas like this. So you can see how much lighter I've made the top lip. The darkness needs to be in here, and it still does need to stay darker than the bottom. But for now, I'm only using it for this here. I'm gonna keep doing that. I don't want to smear it, so I'm just gonna keep dabbing it. Andron, Clever C, what's up? Keep doing this. Keep pulling up all the extra that I don't need. Let's see, it's pulling it up. Yeah, Island. So you just don't got the time. Maybe you'll send some sketches. Yeah, send them, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so now we pulled a little bit of that darkness. It looks much, much better. Jackie Smith, how you doing? Pull all this up. Aria, how you doing? Aria Stark. Pedro, what's up? All right, so now that I got it a little bit lighter, it's starting to look better on the bottom. I'm just gonna smoothen this out a little bit. Actually, let me use smaller ones. Smaller stones. I need to keep this area here dark. I probably should be using a 2, but I'm still not sure if these lips are where I want them to end or start, depending on how you look at it. Times to times, what's up? I'm gonna do this lighter. And then we're gonna come down here. Come back up. All right, so it looks like it's supposed to end all the way in. Yeah, that's better. Pull this in a little bit more. Earth Girl, what's going on? Gabrielle? Get rid of some of this here. Ron Hess, what's up? Curly Tells, what's up? We're almost at 2,000. That's amazing. That's so cool. Thank you guys so much for sharing and for liking. Thank you for the gift. Nothing much, Ron. Nothing much. What's up with you? All right, yeah, that's good. I may still have to lighten it up around these edges here, but this is a much, much, much better tone than I had. I had it way too dark. There was a reason for it, but then I needed to come in and get rid of that. Yeah, cool. Charcoal. I don't really use the stump. So, well, no, I do use the stump with graphite, but not as much. It's so much easier to smear and control graphite than charcoal. So, charcoal's usually a bigger drawing. So, when I'm using graphite, I use the stump, but not as much. I'm more likely to use a rag than I am a stump for charcoal or for graphite. My only issue with graphite is that everything comes out looking silver unless you wet it, which is fine. You can do that also. Miss Sweet, how you doing? Thank you guys for the likes. We're over 2,000. That's crazy. That's so cool. All right, well, now I need to. Why is it still looking weird over here? Lisa Lynn, how you doing? Let's try this. Maybe this is what's bothering me. All right, so let's do that. This is gonna keep distracting me if I don't get it right. God, feels like the angle is right. Steph R, how you doing? Yeah, that's good. Okay. down here. We don't need any line. We just need some shade. Thank you guys so much for the likes. If you can share, that would be awesome too. Let's see if I can get this looking. Ruben, what's up? Gerline? Yaya? Sophia? Light X Shadow? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mimi, how you doing? Might be a little too dark, but it'll speed up getting this tone right. Thank you very much, Ron. Appreciate that, man. And this one is like one of those ones that I really, 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 really have to get right. Or in my mind, I have to get it right. This is my father. A lot of times when a drawing starts getting away from me, I lose interest and I'll just stop. This one I focused a lot on, and I've really I'm really, really, really happy with this one. Normally at this stage, I'm already looking at things that I don't like about the drawing. I don't have very many on this one. Baracco, what's going on? So I'm just going all the way across here. Again, this is just for tones. There's no real. It's just a lighter detail, more for contrast than anything. I can do smaller stuff like this that will show later better. Ray, what's up? This is supposed to be darker. Okay, so this needs to be light. I can't go too dark there. All right. Jay, what's up? Edwin. I don't like. Well, let's see. Very. I don't like going sideways like this, but. I think. Guess how big it is. I think it's I don't know. Looks like it's about maybe 24 by. I don't know. I'd have to. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I have it. I'm not sure. It's a little bit bigger than my easel, but I'm not sure. How you doing, Cheyenne? Let's say maybe 18 and a half by 24, somewhere around there. So it feels like. I don't know if that's right. Looks like about 24 by 32. I don't know if that's. It could be. It could be. Like I said, it's not quite as wide as the easel, but it's definitely longer. All right. So have a little bit here. You could be right. Very, very well could be right. Get rid rid of all this extra down here. I'm using this very, very lightly so that I don't create any harsh tones. But down here, I do not want anything harsh. I just want it to blend because he didn't have any real lines here to define on this corner to define the lip. The line doesn't really start till here. I'm being very, very light-handed there. 24 by 32. Yeah, you guys are probably right. But I don't even know the standard, honestly. All right. Smoothing this out. Ronaldo, what's going on? All right, all right, all right. Sonia Williams, how you doing? Where did my eraser go? Oh, I had it upside down. Let's get a little harsh now. Well, now we're gonna get a little harsher erasing for some highlighting here. All right. Then I'm probably gonna have to dim all of it. Not dim, but dab it just a little. What's going on, Moonlight? How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Let's get rid of some of this. Softening that up. A battery eraser? No, I have not. I have been doing this exact same style for about 25, 30 years. I have not tried a battery eraser. I don't even know how that would work. I'm gonna look into it though. I guarantee that. If it makes anything easier, I'll definitely do it. I like efficiency. I'm still a little ways Moonlight, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, this definitely has to get lighter. Evelyn, how you doing? All in here is like almost no definition. It's weird. Get rid of all of it then. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the battery eraser. It sounds interesting. Rachel Banks, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all so much for the likes. We're at what 2,500 right now, almost at 2,600. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. You could share it also. That would be amazing. All that little stuff. Well, it's not little. For you guys, it's easy, but all that stuff really, really helps with the algorithm. Liking, sharing, following, all of that stuff. So that's always, always greatly appreciated. There's a reason why no matter where you go, they ask you to do that. It's very, very, very important to the content creator, whoever it is. Thank you, Evangelism. Ro, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, well, I mean, feels weird not having anything going up to here, but that's what I'm looking at. And it is kind of rounding out now that I'm getting rid of those extra. It's not even a line, it's more like a harshness. It's just a really slight contrast. Andre, what's going on? Advanced students. What do you prefer? Graphite, charcoal, pencil, pastels, paint? I used to enjoy paint. I don't, it's too messy now. I got carpet now. I don't mess with any paint. I have not messed with paint since college. It's been a long time. Get this back in here. A little bit more definition here. All right. So still gonna have to lighten this bottom a little bit. 3,000. That's crazy. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. So much. I'm gonna lighten this up even more. And like I said earlier, I always erase or shade in the direction that the skin should be going, or whatever it is that I'm working on. In this case, the lip. So I'm going with the direction that it's going. Makes the shading a lot easier. Cool, cool, cool. 42 years. I bet you got some really cool stuff. Big T, LaRock, what's up? All right. Well, looking good. I'm liking that so far. You can get down here now. Get back over here. Actually, bigger stump. Got like a shade going underneath also. Let me get a little bit of this. Kavan, what's up, man? Do this. Let me actually bringing this up the way this looks. RBG, what's up? So now I can actually bring some definition here, which I was scared to do earlier because I didn't want to make this too dark too fast and have to do any erasing. So now we're here. It's the official chin line. This one, that one doesn't matter. This one's the one that matters. This side's higher up. Okay. Over 3,000 is amazing. Man. Thank you guys so much. We're at 3,036. That's awesome. It's a little sharp. I'm dulling that out a little too sharp. come back in here. Sean M, what's going on? Wesley, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Need to get back a little bit so I can see this. Okay. This is going to come across a little bit more up here. Okay. 5 new people added me. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I got a gift. I got follows. I got 3,036 likes. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, that's better. A little bit more round. Round there. Get this dark. Need a harsh line here. I'm not gonna do it yet. Okay, cool. Just grounded it a little. That's making sure I'm getting the right shape. What's going on, Nash? Am I happy with the shape? I have to step really far back to tell. But as of right now, it feels like I am. So I'm gonna say yes, I'm happy. I'm happy with the shape. Picking up a little bit too much. All of this needs to be a little bit darker. Because it's a highlight that's not even on the reference, but it looks like a highlight. The weird looking in there. Use the middle one. Blocking some of this. Stanley, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. I drink tears. What's going on? All of this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tall wall, tall wall. Yeah, thank you, tall wall. Lighten this up. Bring that up a little bit. Craig Clay, what's going on? I think 24 by 32. You're the third person who's that, so I need to find that out for the next stream. I think 24 by 32. That was our guess between the three of us in the chat. Yeah, it's definitely larger than life size for sure. Picking up some of the dark from down here and bringing it up here to help spread this, even it out. No, I don't like drawing lines at all. So I don't use grid at all. I haven't used grid since I was forced to in college once, and I would rather stare at it, um, make my own little landmarks, and work from there. I always start with this eye, then I do this eye, and I connect them with the nose, and then I work my way. I just keep working my way out like this, and I finish towards the bottom, even though I'm not finishing up right now. I'm towards the bottom, um, but it just was feeling empty down here, so I'm filling it in a little bit. But no, yeah, the grid, I I, I don't like erasing. But there's not that there's anything wrong with it because it definitely helps with proportions. But um, yeah, that's not my thing. What's going on, Manga? How you got that name? I would have assumed that would have been taken. Manga art. All right. At least it's more filled in. No details yet, but it's filled in. It feels weighted. That's the point. The purpose of like a contour is to weight it. But I haven't done any contouring yet, except for right here. And you can even see there that it's holding the picture out. It's pushing it out. Um, but we're not at that point yet. Anastasia. I used to have somebody who worked with me named Anastasia. Cool name. Robert Jones, welcome back. You're the same Robert Jones who was in here earlier. 3,200. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Like I was saying, that's really important. The likes, the shares, all of it. That's very, very, very important. It lets the algorithm know if it should send other people here. So thank you guys. Very, 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 very much appreciated. Okay. Well, I got all my tones. What's up, EQO? EMS, what's up? So I need to capture his oh, we'll wait on that. We'll come back. I never noticed that my dad had this like double line here. Never noticed it. James Watson, what's up? Sirelinks, Leonard Gardner, what's going on? So all of this is still too light, almost too light. That's good. Sit back or step back. S'mores, what's going on? Okay. Well, still happy with it. I'm going to use a different 4 for the other ones. Well, I could still use this one. It's a 6B. Ricky Walls, what's up, man? Brandy, how you doing? A little bit more up here. Jay, what's going on? Oh yeah, I love color pencil. Love, love, love. I use Barrel Prismacolor. Love color pencil. All right, so that's a little bit better. I still and I've been using Barrel Prismacolors for 25 years, maybe longer, maybe 30 years. But I haven't found another pencil anything like it. Chris Craft, what's up? All right, so here we go. You have a preference on color pencils? I'm always open to suggestions. I just have not found anything like those. Lex, what's going on? Mm, yeah, Prismas. I like to press really hard with the Barrel Prismacolor, and it allows you to blend really, really, really well. This is charcoal. This is all charcoal. The only thing that I'm gonna end up using that's not charcoal is actually a Barrel Prismacolor. It's like a clear, but that's gonna be like the very last thing I do, and I'll use it on the eyes. You guys can see a little bit more detail that I've used on the eyes. That's just the white charcoal, but that clear one is really, really cool. It has a really cool effect. Bon, what's going on? Play that rhyme. Thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's man, dude. If you're into, um, it doesn't even have to necessarily be charcoal. I use this with everything, and you can get almost like a glass effect with it. I don't even. It's not even a color. It's I don't know what it's considered. It's like a blender. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what it's called, but it's a very very unique. It's not a color. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very 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 cool. Very cool. It has its own effect, and it changes the depth. It's really 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 cool. It's one of the last things I always do. Donnie, what's going on? Felicia, what's going on? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, Christine Best, what's up? Welcome, welcome. So we got a gift. We got 6 people who added my channel. Greatly, greatly appreciated. We got 3,200 likes. That's amazing, man. I genuinely appreciate everybody in here. um, all right, so I don't want to start that yet. I guess DJ, what's going on? Smooth. Don't wanna get rid of some of this outline. Branding, what's up? So what is this? What does this mean? What are these coin things? Sorry, I'm new to TikTok. Are these like coins? Um, if so, thank you so much. You pink too much. Tall wall baby branding English. I appreciate that. I gotta look up what all this stuff is. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's just a word for typing or I don't know. What's up, branding? Still trying to figure out what the stuff is that pops up all over the screen. I don't want to disrespect anybody and not thank them. So if I'm overly thankful, don't read into that. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. Geneva, what's going on? Stick people. You got to start somewhere, Miss Felicia. You got to start somewhere. 4G Will. Is that G Will, or is that a different G Will? On TikTok? What's up? Either way, it's still what's up, I guess. All right, well, we're at 56 minutes. I'm going to focus a little bit on these smaller details that I just added. But we're almost at the hour. I thought I was going to have time to come up here and just round this off and pull this down, but I'm gonna get started, and I don't have enough time to do anything up there, so I'm just gonna focus on some of these little things that I have here. Yeah. Florida, what's going on, Dirt Dog? Marita, welcome. Ruben, what's going on, Ruben Dan? Yeah, this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to clean all of this up. Not clean it up, but darken it. Get my contour in here for sure next live. Because you guys can't see anything there. This has to be harsh. So this is gonna have to be like a solid line. I guess it doesn't have to be, but it helps. It helps make the drawing pop. If you have a contour, it really should be the only line that's on a drawing, at least on a portrait. Shouldn't have any other lines. Yeah, that's cool. We'll do that. It doesn't have to be as defined. Misandrist? Guess I said that right. Looks right. Winston, what's going on? Tate Ellison, what's going on? Welcome. Thank everybody. You guys are awesome, man. 3,400, by far the most likes I've gotten. I appreciate all the shares. I appreciate all the people who added me. Lucy King, welcome. Branding English, Tall Wall, You Pink Too Much. Thank you guys so much. What is it? It's got me doing this thing, but it's because I'm at an hour, and my lives are kind of long for TikTok. So it gives me this like timer thing saying the live's going to end if I don't say that I'm still alive. I wonder if that's because people fall asleep. What's up, Bobby? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Next time I go live, I'm going to focus still here, and then I'm going to round this off, and then I'm going to start getting some more details in, bringing out the lights. What's going on, Vegan Tattoo? I think I've seen you before. Welcome back. SJ Mech Warrior, what's up? I appreciate everyone. I don't know what these gold things are. I really do need to look this up. So I appreciate you guys. And we are done. YouTube, I appreciate you guys as well. Let's see. Viper, Felisa Fee, Island Milligan, Moonlight, Phoenix Rising, Amber C. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. We're gonna end it over here too. And I will be back. I'm supposed to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think I'm gonna be working on this a lot. I'm gonna probably do a bunch more, like back to back to back. Because I really, really want to finish this one and I'm happy where it's at. So thank you guys. Appreciate you again.